Senior riders often have more financial flexibility, allowing for a broader range of choices, and insurers are generally more willing to cover mature riders. Many people choose motorcycling later in life, sometimes as a first-time purchase inspired by a midlife shift. Unlike beginner motorcycle lists aimed at younger riders, this list prioritizes factors relevant to seniors, such as comfort and ease of handling. Motorcycling offers the chance for incredible journeys, so it's the perfect time to embrace adventure and enjoy the thrill of the ride. In today's video, we'll talk about top 10 best motorcycles for senior riders 2025. If you enjoy the video, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. Number 10. Indian Roadmaster. The Indian Roadmaster might be what you're searching for if you want a large touring bagger but aren't ready to go Harley-Davidson, but yet want something genuinely American. The ultimate two-wheeler that guarantees you reach your destination in comfort and style is this high-end touring motorcycle. Indian creates a beautiful long-haul tourer by combining a strong engine, contemporary amenities, and a traditional form. Experienced riders will find it considerably more manageable than other large tourers in its class, although younger senior riders may find the weight too heavy. With 92 horsepower and 126 foot-pounds of torque, the air-cooled Thunderstroke 116V twin engine at the heart of the Roadmaster provides remarkable power at low RPMs and is smooth to ride at any speed. The Roadmaster is packed with features to keep riders focused on the road, and touring motorcycles thrive on its promise to make every rider comfortable. Comfort is ensured during the journey thanks to heated grips and a luxurious two-up seat with separate heat controls for the driver and passenger. Number 9. BMW K1600. When you want a sports tourer with all the conveniences and creature comforts of a bagger, what do? You should get the BMW K1600, specifically the K1600 B. B stands for bagger. The K1600 promises all the performance, all the technology, and everything but the kitchen sink of amenities to ensure an incredible ride. BMW has traditionally been associated with older riders who typically have the extra cash to buy one. Even though it weighs 785 pounds, it is surprisingly agile and pleasant to ride. It is also highly approachable because of the reduced seat height. You're essentially balancing a car engine between your legs when you have a 642cc inline 6-cylinder engine. Even the most inexperienced riders can easily operate this bike thanks to BMW's use of some of the best electrical assistance. A novice rider may find the K1600's 160 horsepower and 132.7 pound-feet of torque overpowering, but once you push on the throttle, you'll be certain that no other bike can match it. Smooth acceleration occurs, and the onboard computer will make the necessary adjustments to keep you safe, even if you twist the throttle too forcefully. Number 8. Harley-Davidson Street Glide. We advise avoiding the Sportsters and simply purchasing a Harley-Davidson Street Glide if that's all you're thinking about. If you prefer the traditional bagger look, a Road King would be an additional option, but they are essentially the same bike. With its many touring features, the Street Glide is one of Harley-Davidson's great American tourers, so you can be sure that you'll have a comfortable ride on this enormous two-wheeler. The weight can be a little too much to handle when navigating the parking lot, therefore younger senior riders might want to reconsider before buying one. Harley claims that the Milwaukee 8 114V twin, which powers the Street Glide, produces about 100 horsepower and 111 pound-feet of torque when paired to a 6-speed transmission. Harley has installed some incredibly comfortable seats that give you the impression that you are straddling a sofa because it is a true tourer. Senior riders will experience a very comfortable ride and be less likely to experience back problems because of the excellent front and rear suspension. Number 7. Yamaha Tracer 900 GT. In contrast to a bagger, a senior rider with a little more experience and, ideally, more money to spend would likely choose a nice sports tourer. They provide faster speed for starters, and their comfortable ergonomics and ride assist reduce the likelihood of a hurting back after extended rides. Thanks to Yamaha's incorporation of advanced electronic engine management, semi-active suspension, and other enhanced features, the Tracer 900 GT is a bike that offers the ideal balance of power, handling, technology, comfort, and style. The Tracer 900 GT is best described as having all the features we love about the MT-09, plus a ton of added features to make it more comfortable for long-distance riding. The most recent Tracer 900 GT engine, which produces 115 horsepower and 64.5 pound-feet of torque, has been significantly increased from 847cc to 890cc, similar to the new MT-09. Although the Tracer 900 GT is more comfortable than the MT-09, shorter riders may find it less appealing due to its high seat height, just like its naked sporty sibling. Additionally, the weight is increased by the improved electronics, which makes it less accessible to novice senior riders. Number 6. Triumph Bonville T100. Many retro-styled bikes are back on the market now because older riders may want to remember their first bike ride. The Triumph Bonville T100 is arguably one of the greatest bikes with a classic design that springs to memory. It's also a wonderful first bike for a senior rider who is just starting off. Even for shorter riders, the relatively low 31-inch seat height makes it quite approachable, and the power guarantees that you won't grow tired of it easily. When you combine excellent handling and a comfortable riding position with a remarkably low price, you have a fantastic bike for both kids and adults. The Bonville T100 has a 5-speed transmission instead of a 6-speed, maintaining the vintage design. With its modest 55 horsepower and 59 pound-feet of torque, the liquid-cooled 270-degree parallel twin engine makes riding it easy, even for novices. The Bonville T100 has a torque-assisted clutch, dual-channel ABS, and traction control to keep riding safe and enjoyable even with its vintage appearance. Number 5. Kawasaki Versus 650. The Kawasaki Versus 650 can be a decent choice if you want to ride your bike for great distances, but don't want your body to feel like it's been riding a horse. The Versus 650 seems more at home on asphalt than gravel, despite being promoted as an adventure bike. Senior riders will laud how comfortable this bike is to ride because of its relaxed and upright sitting position. Shorter riders may find the seat height difficult, although Kawasaki provides a lowering option for those who require it. The Versus 650 has a number of electronic technologies, including ride-by-wire, adjustable ABS, and traction control that make it easy to ride. This bike would be the perfect middleweight tourer if it had cruise control, which it does not. Despite being identical to the Ninja 650's 649cc parallel twin engine, it has been tuned differently to provide quick and smooth power over the RPM band. At 7,000 revolutions per minute, the Versus 650 generates 64 horsepower and 47 pound-feet of torque, according to Kawasaki, which is sufficient power for novice riders. Number 4. Suzuki SV650. A Suzuki SV650 was the starting point for many riders, and its legacy endures to this day. The SV650 has been the reasonably priced middleweight naked bike for more than 20 years, catering to individuals who are graduating from smaller displacements or who are confident in their ability to handle a mid-sized engine. Initially marketed as the low-cost Ducati monster, Suzuki has since enhanced the bike's handling and overall performance to produce what some claim is the best bike ever made. The SV650 is as straightforward as possible. It lacks expensive technological features and unusual tricks, but what you get is a bike with unadulterated power and a promise that you'll be grinning from ear to ear after every ride. It doesn't absorb bumps as well as it might, and shorter riders may find the seat height more difficult to reach. Its handling is agile though, and it can lean into the twisties when you want it to. The 645cc DOHC V-twin engine, which generates powerful torque-rich horsepower, hasn't altered much over the years. Suzuki states that the most recent model has 75 horsepower and 47.2 pound-feet of torque, which is a huge increase over previous generations. No matter what model year you choose, you can easily locate a used SV650 for a low price, which might be a better alternative because you will undoubtedly have a ton of fun on this bike. Number 3. Honda Rebel 500. There is a noticeable tendency among males experiencing a midlife crisis. Either they choose to get a sports automobile or they run out and purchase a motorcycle. In any case, it is likely that their partner will yell at them. The majority of people who purchase a motorcycle choose for a cruiser. However, we suggest the Honda Rebel 500 as an alternative to the standard cruiser with the bar and shield branding. In addition to being a wonderful option for younger senior riders, the Honda Rebel 500 is suggested for older riders who have seen it all and simply want something more subdued. This lightweight cruiser offers dependable performance and is enjoyable to ride, all while having the appearance of a badass cruiser. The 471cc parallel twin engine generates 29.9 pound-feet of torque and 45.9 horsepower. It's a satisfying motorcycle that will last you a lifetime, even though it might not be one for lengthy rides. Number 2. Royal Enfield Himalayan. Although the Royal Enfield Himalayan may appear to be a street bike modified for off-road use, this Indian adventure bike was designed to dominate India's rural highways. Made to compete with the likes of the BMW G310 GS and KTM Adventure 390, this lightweight adventure bike is one tough cookie. Despite lacking the contemporary technology of its competitors, this bike has extremely controllable power and is a great option for older riders who wish to try adventure riding. Expert riders will also like this bike's rawness because it has few electrical tools to help you escape dubious circumstances when riding off-road. The 411cc fuel-injected single-cylinder overhead cam engine produces 32 Nm of torque and 23 horsepower at 6,500 revolutions per minute. Although the suspension has a lengthy travel, which is excellent for bumpy roads, it can seem a little slow on the highway. The low seat height makes it highly approachable for a variety of riders. The elevated handlebar and neutral foot pegs create a relaxing riding attitude that senior riders will love. For an adventure motorcycle in its class, the Himalayan saddle is also the most comfortable. Number 1. Suzuki Bergman 650. Beginner senior riders could prefer a more manageable two-wheeler such as Suzuki's high-end maxi scooter, the Bergman 650, which combines all the features of a tourer bike into a scooter. Anyone can ride this big autonomous scooter because it's easy to use and has considerable ground clearance. All you have to do is twist the throttle to get started. The Bergman is an excellent scooter for long-distance riding, as well as commuting around town because of its comfortable, relaxed seating position, cushy saddle, and excellent suspension. The Bergman 650's 638cc liquid-cooled parallel twin engine with fuel injection is the biggest scooter engine available in North America. According to Suzuki, the Bergman 650 generates 45.7 pound-feet of torque and 55 horsepower. Unfortunately, Suzuki discontinued the Bergman 650 in 2018, replacing it with the smaller Bergman 400. What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comment down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for new upcoming videos of motorcycles. Thanks for watching.